Today marks the worldwide centenary of Scouting, and to tell us more, we welcome Derek Peters and Kerry Latham from the Scouting movement, along with a whole troop that's joined us. Welcome to you all. When I think of Scouting, I must say I always think of dib, dib, dib and dob, 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 and I only found out the other day what that all means.
Yes, that's right. It means we try and encourage the young cubs to... one of our laws was always do your best, and that's what it means.
So that's the initial, D-Y-B, is do your best?
The leader would say, do your best, and the cubs would answer, we'll do our best. And unfortunately, we don't use that anymore in the movement because early childhood education has moved on in great leaps and bounds, and the Scout movement has done the same. We've got to keep up with today's society so that we remain relevant.
It certainly has, but it all started way back with Baden-Powell in the UK, didn't it?
Yes, yes. Baden-Powell was a army officer in the British Army. He rose to, well, he came to fame at the Siege of Mafeking in the Boer War. Don't ask me the date because...
Don't worry, I won't.
And after Mafeking was relieved, he was brought back to England and feted as a hero because it held out for such a long time against... There was 1,000 of them and 9,000 Boers or something, and he held out against them.
Wow.
They brought him back to the UK. He was promoted to Inspector General of Cavalry, and of course he was feted round the country as a hero, and he was asked to inspect a gathering of the Boys Brigade, and he made the comment there to their founder, William Smith, that they would have more young people in it if they had a better program. So William Smith said to him, well, you write me a better program and I'll implement it.
And now how many Scouts are there worldwide?
28 million Scouts.
Wow. In how many countries?
155.
That is just amazing, isn't it? Kerry, they let girls in the Scouts now?
Yes.
Wow.
Fantastic.
Yeah, that's excellent. So why? I mean, I think it's a great idea, but why did they let girls in?
Well, women have always been involved in Scouting as cub leaders. So, of course, during the age of women wanted to get more involved in things, of course, they needed to start involving them in the youth area as well. So, yes, I was one of the original girls in Scouting, so it was quite exciting back in the 70s, joining up, yeah.
Now, this looks terribly intriguing, Derek. Tell us about this.
Well, this is a kudu horn. It was used by Baden-Powell at the first camp that he had on Brownsea Island, and he used it to arouse the Scouts in the morning, call them for breakfast, lunch, dinner and tea.
Well, come on, give it a whirl for us.
I'm afraid I haven't the skills to blow. I can only make rude noises.
Oh, well, give us a couple of rude noises.
Like I said, it's a lot of skill in
Probably a tad too much cabbage for dinner last night, I think. Too true. That's incredible, isn't it?
Yes,
now, what do the Scouts do? What are some of the things that they learn?
We teach them knotting because later on, when they leave this section, they go up into the next section, which is Venturers and Rovers, the older sections, and the Scouts have started doing that now. We do a lot of adventurous activities, rock climbing, abseiling, caving, canyoning. Those sorts of things, you need to have rope skills. So
yes, of
that's
course.
why they learn the basic knots, so that when they get up into the older sections and we teach them how to tie an alpine butterfly and a double figure eight and those sorts of things, they have the basic skills to learn.
We also have activities including a lot of water activities and flying activities now as well, so we've expanded on the activities that we can do.
And I'm seeing here a bit of damper making and also some
cooking
first
skills.
aid, which is very, very important.
Yes, we teach first aid. We also teach map and compass, map reading and compass, because we have a lot of Scouts do bushwalking and expeditions like that. Some of our Scouts have done the Kokoda Trail and things like that.
Oh, how gorgeous. We're going to take a break and we'll come back because there's lots more I want to talk to you about.
Thank you.
And, of course, we will be back right after this. I'm joined by Derek Peters and Kerry Latham and a troop of Cubs and Scouts because today marks the worldwide centenary of Scouting. Welcome back. Australia actually celebrates next year, don't they?
Yes, we do. And it's been... next year is classed as the Year of the Scout. I believe there's going to be a coin struck commemorating the 100 years of Scouting in Australia. The Post Office is going to issue a stamp, and we've got quite a few activities planned.
It's pretty amazing when you think about it. It only took a year after it was started in the UK to happen here in Australia, and there wasn't faxes or internet or anything like that. So that's pretty amazing. What are some of the worldwide celebrations that are being planned?
Well, we have the World Jamboree in Centenary Jamboree in the UK, in England, which we've got. I believe there's about 120 Australian Scouts have gone over to that, which is quite a large contingent.
That is a big contingent, isn't it?
And today they're going to blow a horn like that off of the roof of the Opera House, around the Opera House, and also in Martin Place. The ACT also have a similar sort of thing. Most of the other capitals of the country, Perth and Brisbane, I believe,
good, because we go everywhere there.
The same sort of thing is happening.
8 a.m. around the world will be the renewal of the promise, the Scout promise.
Oh, how lovely. Now, we have our own leader, our own cub leader. I did convince him to come in uniform, I'm thrilled to say. And I'm talking about Rob McKnight, who's generally on my close-up camera. There he is in his uniform as well. So thanks, Rob. That's sensational. Now, what are some of the fun things that they get up to?
Well, obviously we've got them cooking and we've got them first aiding here and a few ropes, but a lot of the fun things, we've got the abseiling, so jumping off cliffs. As I said earlier, a bit of the flying. We can do a bit of hang gliding or gliding and those sorts of things. A lot of rope work, a lot of rope bridges, and yes, a lot of exciting.
It all looks like a lot of fun to me.
We also have our own Alpine Centre, which is very busy at this time of year because they've got plenty of snow. We've got our own plains at Camden, and plus we have water activity centres around Sydney Harbour, so we're very lucky.
Now, with the badges and the neckties, are they still very much part of the scouting movement? Because I notice all of these that the children are sitting on, there's so many badges there, and I believe you have a presentation too, is that right?
Yes, we do. We'll do that in a moment. Every group will have a separate scarf, so each scarf does distinguish which group you're actually from. And one that is actually worldwide from the largest group in the world is, of course, the Gilwell scarf, which happens to be the one that I'm wearing. It's made of 2 different woven thread. One is grey and one is pink, the pink meaning the warmth of human flesh and the grey for humanity. So, and it is a registered cloth, so you can't actually buy it anywhere. So it's very significant if you get that particular scarf and become a member. And
so I believe Lucy.
Yes, Lucy.
Lucy's over there.
She's hiding behind me.
She is.
There she is.
Oh, is that for me? Oh, I didn't realise you were making a presentation to me.
This is the centenary scarf, and we'd like to present you.
Oh, I will treasure that. Thank you so much. I know the Governor-General has got one of these, hasn't he?
Yes, you should wear it.
Oh, it sounds good. I don't know if it quite go with the outfit that I've got on, but have a look at that. That is so beautiful. And when should you wear that?
At all times.
At all times in this centenary year.
But there is a significance to it. Isn't this also, if someone gets injured, isn't this whole design to...
Yes, well, when Baden-Powell designed the uniform, every part of it was made to be used, and the scarf was a triangle bandage.
Fantastic. A big thank you to you all. Congratulations, and I hope the next 100 is as successful as the last.
Thank you.
And of course, you can check out our website if you want any details about Scouting and their centenary. More on the other side of this.